The premise of the movie is set in a distant solar system many miles away from the Milky Way. Here, two planets exist in close proximity to one another and orbit around the same sun. As a result, both worlds have an equal but completely opposite gravity system. The higher planet, simply known as up top, has an upward gravity, while the down below, which is the lower world, has a downward acting force. Unlike ours, this unique solar system has three special laws of gravity. 1. All matter is pulled by the gravity of the world it comes from. In simpler terms, if an object is moved from one planet to the other, it retains the gravity of its home world. 2. If an object or person moves to another planet, it can adopt the gravity of the new system by using weights that come from the new world. And finally, the third and last rule, any matter that enters the adjacent planet immediately superheats, and within an hour ends up engulfed in flames, like the screaming brains of physics majors that have been watching till now. As a result, strict laws are set up to stop humans or any objects from crossing between the two worlds. However, there is one unique exception that allows authorized access between these planets. This route is through a company called Transworld. The mega organization owns a massively tall building that cuts across both worlds, allowing easy transit between the two planets. In this strange universe, Adam, a young orphan, lives with his aunt Becky on the lower planet. There, the duo lives a simple life, mostly living off Aunt Becky's special delicacy called the flying pancakes. As its name denotes, this meal is unaffected by gravity and has the ability to float in the air. Adam is fascinated by these mysterious pancakes and asks his aunt how she makes them. After much pestering, Becky finally comes clean and reveals the pancake's secret ingredient. She explains that an herb known as pink pollen has anti-gravity properties and is the secret to the flying pancakes. This herb only grows at the top of Sage Mountains, which happens to be the highest point of the lower planet. One day, Adam heads to Sage Mountains to get some pink pollen. On reaching the top of the hill, he's just a few feet away from up top and spots a girl named Eden walking on the overhead planet. Adam throws a paper plane at her and manages to get her attention. The orphan introduces himself, and the duo soon become friends. They quickly form a habit of visiting each other as they build a budding romance into their teenage years. One cold evening, Eden comes down from up top to see Adam. The couple kisses and plays in the surrounding forest as they enjoy their limited time together. Less than an hour after Eden arrives, a group of guards approaches from a distance. Afraid of getting caught and jailed for illegal transit between the worlds, the couple rushes to the mountaintop as Adam holds up a rope for Eden to return to her planet. Sadly, just as Eden enters the up-top atmosphere, Adam is shot by one of the approaching guards. This causes him to drop the rope as Eden falls to the ground and passes out. Thinking she's dead, a concerned Adam screams her name, but Eden remains unconscious as blood oozes out of her head. As Adam is a minor, his aunt is arrested and punished for his crimes, while their home is set ablaze. The young teen profusely apologizes to Aunt Becky and tries to fight off the guards, but unfortunately, the men easily overpower him and whisk Becky away. After the traumatic incident, the scene then shifts to 10 years in the future. Adam, who is now an inventor, works in a local tech shop where he is currently developing a revolutionary anti-aging cream. While working his shift, Adam's eye catches a Transworld ad on TV. As the inventor shifts his gaze to the device, he receives the greatest shock of his life. There, on the screen, is a grown-up Eden smiling at the camera. From the ad, Adam learns that she works in Transworld and immediately decides to join the company to increase his chances of seeing her. Being a talented inventor, he easily secures a job in the company and soon resumes work. Upon entering the Transworld building, Adam discovers that the structure has a bizarre design. As the building cuts across two worlds, it is divided into two main sections, the up top and the down below, both of which have opposite acting gravities. Upon resumption, Adam is briefed on the company's rules and guidelines. The inventor is repeatedly warned against accessing the company's up-top floors, as entering the overhead world would lead to an immediate arrest. As Despite agreeing to the rules, Adam makes a vow to break into the up-top levels and reunite with his lost love, Eden. Within days of joining Transworld, the young inventor initiates his plans to access the top floors. Adam finds an abandoned laundry room near his office and discovers an open vent that can be used to break into the higher levels. However, since he comes from a different world and would be affected by up-top's negative gravity, Adam postpones his break-in. Instead, he spent the next few weeks stealing and accumulating small weights from the overhead planet. During this time, Adam becomes friends with an up-top colleague named Bob. Together, the duo forms an alliance and trades various items from their individual worlds. Thanks to their exchange, Adam manages to get the disguise clothes needed for his break-in. After weeks of careful preparation, the young inventor finally amasses all he needs to sneak into the overhead floors. Using the accumulated up-top weights and the disguise clothes from Kevin, Adam changes his own gravity, allowing him to match that of the overhead planet. Now in sync with up-top's system, Adam goes through the vents and enters the new world. Upon entry, an alarm is set off and a security agent enters the laundry room to investigate. Luckily, Adam makes it out before he arrives and races to find Eden. He reaches the higher floors and finally finds his teen sweetheart in one of the offices. A joyous Adam happily smiles as he approaches her, expecting a warm welcome. Sadly, the reunion doesn't go as planned, as he soon discovers that Eden has amnesia. It turns out the head trauma from years ago had caused her to lose all her childhood memories, including those with Adam. The inventor is devastated by this, but manages to play it cool. To avoid blowing his cover, he introduces himself as a scientist from up top and sparks up a conversation with her. Unfortunately, Adam soon reaches the 1-hour interplanetary limit and he and his clothes begin to burn. Seeing this, he quickly excuses himself and heads to the bathroom. He temporarily cools the burning with a splash of water and goes on to pee. However, this turns out to be a grave mistake and totally disgusting. As the urine originally comes from the lower planet, its gravity negates that of the up top. As such, the fluid flies up and activates an alarm system which notifies the security of Adam's presence. Luckily, he manages to dodge the guards and eventually returns to the down below. The following day, the Transworld executives call for a general meeting and lay off a handful of employees. Sadly, Bob is one of the workers whose contract is terminated. Adam feels sorry for his friend and bids him goodbye as he packs his belongings. Before Bob leaves, he gives Adam some of his valuables, including his work ID card, as a parting gift. The grateful inventor thanks Bob for his kindness and wishes him good luck in his future endeavors. Moments later, Adam uses Bob's office phone to contact Eden. The up-top scientist is pleased to receive his call and ends up asking him out on a date at a nearby diner. Adam is initially skeptical about accepting the offer as the restaurant is on another planet. However, he ends up agreeing to it as he desperately wishes to meet Eden again. The next day, Adam enters the overhead planet via the same route he followed last time. Using Bob's work ID card, Adam successfully exits the Transworld building without arousing suspicion and makes it into the up-top world. Wasting no time, he heads to the agreed restaurant and meets up with Eden. On his arrival, the couple exchanges pleasantries and gets to know each other more. Adam tactfully woos Eden, making her laugh on multiple occasions. The date goes seamlessly for the first few minutes. However, on reaching the hour mark, Adam notices his shoes are superheating and catching fire. Realizing his time is up, the young inventor ends his date as he and Eden exit the restaurant with promises of meeting again. After she leaves, Adam races through the streets of up top and dives into a nearby river. To return to his original world, the inventor gets rid of the weights keeping him grounded. This causes his gravity system to change as he flies into the sky and enters the down below atmosphere. Now on his original planet, he lands in another river and eventually returns home. The following day, the inventor resumes work and holds a seminar on his revolutionary anti-aging cream. All of Transworld's executives are in attendance and carefully watch the demonstration. Using his developed cream, Adam miraculously eliminates all the fine lines of his test subject. making her look decades younger, much to the executive's delight. In the middle of the demonstration, Eden walks into the room and joins the executives. Adam spots her in the audience and tries hiding to avoid exposing himself as a citizen from down below. Sadly, an observant Eden immediately recognizes him and feels betrayed that he lied to her. Heartbroken, she leaves the room and exits the building. After the presentation, Adam uses his usual route to break into up top. He quickly races to Eden's office and learns that she had just left. Using Bob's ID card, Adam also tries to exit the building and chase after Eden. However, it turns out that Bob's card had finally been deactivated, and this prompts the alarm system to go off. Seeing this, the young inventor instantly scales through the blocking barricade while a security guard chases after him. Adam rapidly races through the streets and enters an alleyway where he manages to lose the guard. After hiding for a while, he searches the city for Bob and eventually traces him to his apartment. The young inventor tells Bob all about his secret entries into up top and his mission to reunite with Eden. Bob is empathetic to his plight and volunteers to help him. The ex-Transworld official gives him a special vest that stops overheating upon entry to a new planet. Adam is delighted on receiving this and in exchange tells Bob the secret ingredient to his anti-aging cream. Apparently, the young inventor had engineered his aunt's anti-gravity pink pollen into making the product. Luckily, none of his previous test subjects had pollen allergies. Meanwhile, at the other end of the city, the Transworld executives get word that Adam had broken the company's rules and illegally entered up top. They try to get his anti-aging formula but can't quite figure out the secret ingredient. In light of this, they launch a massive wide-scale hunt for him. In the following scene, Adam goes to search for Eden at the same restaurant they had met earlier. Luckily, he finds her there and makes a move to apologize. However, before he can do this, Eden merely hugs and kisses him, thus revealing she's regained her lost memories. Sadly, the couple's reunion is caught short as a squad of Transworld guards enters the dining hall. To avoid being captured, Adam bids Eden farewell and quickly escapes through the building's rooftop and returns to his planet. The next day, Adam goes to the Sage Mountains and finds Eden waiting for him. Using his weighted vest, the inventor re-enters her world as the couple reunites. The duo share a passionate kiss and has a steamy makeout session, after which they head to explore the nearby woods. Mere moments after entering the forest, several Transworld guards swarm the area. A quick-witted Adam swiftly removes his weight, and this causes him to be pulled into the sky back to his planet. Eden also latches onto him, and together the duo lands on some rocky overhead ruins. Sadly, their impressive escape attempt doesn't quite go as planned. A Transworld guard shoots at the couple from a distance, and this shot causes the rock they're standing on to capsize. As a result, Adam falls to the down below while Eden is arrested for abetting a criminal. Fortunately, Adam's fall is cushioned by a tree, and he ends up surviving the incident. In the following scene, Adam is cornered and captured by a pair of Transworld employees. The company's reps agree to drop the charges against Eden, but table a set of rules he must follow. He is instructed to hand them the secret formula for the anti-aging cream and to also never contact Eden again. Concerned for her safety, Adam obliges and returns to his old life while Eden is finally let go. Upon her release, Eden seeks out Bob and asks for help in reuniting with Adam. Days later, Bob heads to the lower world and pays Adam a visit. The young inventor is ecstatic to see his old friend, and the duo catches up on their respective lives. Bob tells Adam that he had heard of his feud with Transworld and as such, bought the patent for the anti-aging cream before the mega organization could file for ownership. Hence, Transworld can't use the formula and Adam remains the true owner of the product. After revealing this, Bob also hands Adam an invite that was sent by Eden. Without hesitation, the younger inventor rushes to the noted address where he finds Eden waiting for him. Now reunited, the couple wraps each other in a warm embrace and shares a kiss. Seconds later, Eden touches her belly and reveals she's pregnant. Thanks to the babies in her womb, Eden is unaffected by the gravity system of her planet and is able to remain in Adam's world forever. Maybe, When those babies come out, who knows? The movie ends as the couple professes their love for each other and has a final kiss as they begin their new life together. And that's a wrap for this movie recap. Thank you for watching.